Class, I hope everyone is doing well and staying safe out there. We are already entering into week 7 of the semester, and this video is meant to make sure that we're all up to date with where we are in the semester and that we are studying what we should be studying. So for week 7, we will be starting to look at how we can plan or map out our college success. Specifically, we'll be looking at how to study, we'll be studying how to turn our dreams into attainable goals and how different types of motivation can affect us, right? But before we get too far into unit 3, let's make sure we review some of the basic concepts that we've learned so far. So here is trivia question number 1. So choose the best answer. Typically between blank and blank amount of students attend Rose State College every year. If you need to pause the video, think about it, look it up, get your popcorn. Okay, so did you pause it? Ready? Okay, so the answer is 3,000 to 4,000, 5,000 to 6,000, 7,000 to 8,000, 9,000 to 10,000. You guessed it. That's right. It's 7,000 to 8,000. So comparatively, many universities, they have over 20,000 students. I mean, and that's some universities that's on the low end. So here's number 2. True or false? Most of what we talked about, we learned concerning student professionalism, is just plain common sense. True or false? So if you need to pause it, think about it. I don't want you to think about this one too long. Okay, this is true. According to what you read in Canvas, according to what we read on the student professionalism section, this is true. However, this can vary greatly depending on the community or society that you're in. So it's my opinion that as U.S. society becomes more and more diverse, I personally find common sense to be less and less common. But traditionally, common sense, it's called common sense for a reason, right? Okay, so here's trivia question number 3. True or false? The short and abbreviated communication of text messaging is okay for a class form or an email to a professor. True or false? Give me a second to think about it. Okay, this is false. Bro, not in academia. Professors should have. I was excited about doing that one. Anyway, professors, we can use just as much slang as anyone else. We are well versed in it. And so most professors are older than students. So we actually have a compound idea of how to use slang and abbreviated language. Of course, we're not hip on the newest. That's what you guys do. You show us what the newest is. Anyway, not in academia. You want to switch that academia switch on when you're talking to professor. Turn it right off when you leave. It's okay. If you can't go back and forth between the two seamlessly, then just do the professional, because slang comes from professional language first. King and queen, this is traditional. I know it sounds weird, but king and queen, they make the rules, right? People have to follow those. Of course, we don't have a king and queen, but we do have capitalism. If you want to make money, you got to do what people have money. People who have money want you to do. So you may have to talk like they want you to talk, write like they want you to write. So yeah, I know. It's terrible, but that's the society we live in, and it's been that way for centuries. So when in doubt, overdress. That's my final word about that. So here's the last trivia question. True or false? If you take information from your sources and use it in your own work, like an essay or a paper, you have to give credit to the author or site you took it from. True or false? Okay, so hopefully we learned this in high school. If not, we'll be learning it pretty soon. Failure to give credit to a source of information in academia is called plagiarism. So committing plagiarism can earn you a failing grade and even expulsion from college or university. And I'm not even talking about the real world. I'm just talking about academia. There have been people who have been sued for maybe stealing music. If you're familiar with the artist Robin Thicke, he was being sued. Hopefully, he's not still being sued. He was being sued for stealing music from Marvin Gaye, and I'm familiar with that song, Blurred Lines, and the Marvin Gaye song, and just Marvin Gaye music in general. Yeah, it sounds pretty similar, but there's ways to get around it. You can get around plagiarism easily. You just have to change the wording up. But if the idea is from, even if the idea in writing in academia is from a specific source, or it's not like commonly known, then you need to give credit to that. For example, if I say to you, 19,000 students enrolled in Spanish in the year 2008 in Oklahoma. How do I know that? That's not common knowledge. I need to give the source where I get that from. Why? Well, I think at the root of it all is probably money, but it's been like that for centuries. So, okay, so I hope you did well on those. If you didn't, that may be reason to look more at the notes and all that good stuff. So you want to be able to access the class notes, and they are in the first module where it says class notes catalog. And so you click there, you can see a catalog for each unit. And we're entering unit 3. So hopefully you can access those here in weeks 7 and 8. So of course you can make an appointment with me. You can click on Meet the Professor and make a Calendly appointment with me, and I'd be glad to speak with you. And here we are in week 7, entering unit 3. And here are the things that are coming up that are due for you. So remember that timing is everything on these. They're easy assignments. You just have to start them early. So thanks guys for watching the video. Take care, and I will see you next week.